Warning. The following cases are made by two complete idiots in the Husker Court of Law. Accordingly, they must insist that no one attempt to recreate a similar case anywhere on the internet, or even take them seriously. Go Big Red.
Got it down, intercepted it, double consumed.
What a scene in Lincoln, baby! Woo!
Man, woman, and child did that. Put them in the aisle.
Here come the Huskers! Oh man, did he drop it in! Touchdown, Nebraska!
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Never a Doubt Podcast, the #1 Husker football comedy podcast, because it's the only Husker football comedy podcast. I'm Justin.
And I'm Tanner, and welcome back to the show.
It's the 2026 season.
It's the 2026 season. The boys are fall.
Wow.
I was listening to that song yesterday by Kenny Chesney.
Kenny Ches.
It always gets me ready for the season, and I'm fired up.
That's
it's here.
awesome. Yeah, it is here.
It is here.
You have talking points?
I got some talking points. So first, we got to say shout out to Husker Army Pod.
Yes.
And to Going for Two, Ian and
Parker,
Brian and Kenny. Thank you for having us on. Good times.
Those episodes should be out now.
They should be out. They should be out. Also, quick shout out to everyone that supported us today. As of this recording, is 1 year of Never a Doubt. We put our first episode out a year ago today.
Wow.
And we cannot thank you guys enough for watching the show.
Yes.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
It's wild. It's been a year already.
I know.
All right. I think that's it for now. Without further ado, let's welcome in our guest. You've seen him on the show already. Jeremiah
Sirles. Bring him back in.
Not
What's
as
up?
good
It's
of
good
an
to be
intro
back.
as the...
Listen, it's okay, boys.
It's like we're
all right.
boys now.
It's I don't need the big intro. Like we're just buds hanging out. Like I showed up, throw me the beer. Let's talk about Husker football. Like that's where we're at. That's the season we are that close where it's no longer like, well, maybe this, maybe that's. Like no, in 2 weeks we will have a real game to talk about. We will have live bullets that have actually happened. We will have talking points. We will have praises. We will have criticisms, and it's just going to be the chaos that is always Husker football season, and I can't freaking wait.
God, fired up. I'm juiced. Also, I think I just called you Jerry maybe before we started recording.
That's okay.
Does anyone call you that?
Does anyone? Yeah.
Nope, not a thing.
No one does?
No one calls me Jerry.
Dude.
That's not. I've had Maya, Jay, Jared, but never
Can we
Jerry.
be the first and only to call you that?
No.
Dude, when we were like talking about like bringing you back on for this episode, like
Yeah.
we not without even discussing it, we're just like, should we hit up Jerry? And then we kept calling you that, and then he was like, do we even know if anyone calls him that?
I'm like, I don't think we have permission to do that.
I don't think I'm gonna let that one go. I think we can go Germ. We can go
No,
Sirles,
we'll
we
do
can go
Jeremiah.
Jay,
I'm not gonna go
Jeremiah, whatever.
Germ.
We go with the government name. The
Yeah, we'll
government
go
name's
government
fine.
name.
We'll
I'm
go
glad
government.
we checked.
We gotta ask. Sean Callahan mentioned you as a
Yes.
possible person to replace Damon Benning. Is there any truth to this?
Yes, there was truth to that. So I was talked to by Playfly. I was talked with them, and they offered me the gig, and I just don't have the time, and it kills me. Like it kills me. I mean, obviously, super happy for Damon and happy for him to get on staff with the player development side. I think he'll be great at that, and it was something that I've wanted to do since I retired. I mean, 2021, when I joined the Husker Radio Crew as the sideline reporter, I had my sights set on, hey, I want to be in the booth. Like, I want to call games with Greg Sharp. I want to call the Husker football games, and I want to be part of that. And then fast forward 6 years, and I've got a whole different career trajectory. I've got 16 NFL clients, another 16 NIL clients, my weekends and my kids. I'm coaching Little League football, which maybe I'll pull my playbook up. Diabolical, by the way. But, I mean, it's just one of those things where I just didn't have the time. And I'm still going to call the Bowling Green game. So I think Jay Moore got announced yesterday, which he'll be great in the booth with Kyle. And, they had a couple scheduling, so I'll still get to call the Bowling Green game, week 2, night game in Memorial. So I'll be really excited about that. But it just wasn't something I could commit 12 weeks to, unfortunately.
Yeah, totally understandable.
God, you just listening all that off just made my head spin.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Shout out to you for being able to deal with it.
Yeah, it's not just calling the games. You got to prep a ton for that.
This is exciting for us to have you here because we are doing our season prediction, which last year when we kicked off the show, that was our first episode that we did. And it immediately kind of got some hits because we were out of our absolute minds. I predicted 10-2. He predicted 12-0.
I meant it. I meant every word of it.
You guys have been listening to Will Compton too much. That's all that says to me.
I mean, here's the thing. I don't like ever saying we're going to lose. Oh, we'll lose that one. It hurts my soul.
Trust me, I hate it too, but I've learned in my many years of being a Husker broadcaster now, right, since 2021, my 5 years, you got to set expectations. You got to set a certain level of expectation, because if you go too far, then you're the homer, right? If you go too low, then you're the hater. I like to try and be very realistic, and I will say the last 2 years I have nailed it when it comes to predictions. Right?
Really?
I have been dead on of what we were going to be. I might have missed a game here or there, like win or loss, but as far as like I usually have a pretty good beat and feel of what this team's going to be.
Oh, no.
Well, that makes me feel absolutely sick to my stomach, because this just means what we're about to say is going to be nowhere near what you're about to say.
That's all right. That's okay. Hey, listen, our fan base is made up of many different degenerates. It's okay to be on the side of delusion. It's all right.
You
I
just
would
called
much
us
ra-
delusional degenerates.
Homers.
Right back to
Listen,
back.
I'd rather be a homer. Oh, what? I like my team? Yes. Yes.
I love my team. I want them to win every single game.
Yeah.
But there are limitations to winning every single game.
You're right. There could be injuries and bad weather. It won't be because we're not good enough.
Inclement weather. You
Yep.
never know what's going to happen. The Akron game canceled. That doesn't happen. Scott Frost is still here and we're winning national
That was
titles.
the worst
You
day
just
of-
never know.
That was the worst day of my sports life.
Were you there?
Yeah.
We were watching it here, but
And
the
then we
build
played
up to
Colorado
that.
the next week and lost.
Yep.
God, that was terrible.
That was a tough start to the Scott Frost era.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't get a lot better after that, if we're being
No,
honest.
no,
It kind
no.
of set the tone, set the bar for what we could come to expect.
He may as well have walked to his truck that day. Get back in.
Here's the rundown of the episode. We want to have you be the judge here. Judge, I wrote my notes, Judge Jerry, changing that to Judge Jeremiah real quick.
There we go.
We're basically gonna put out what we think is going to be Nebraska's record game by game. We'll do a little bit of analysis, nothing too crazy. I'll probably go first, he'll go second, and then you'll jump in at the end to give your thoughts and judge whose prediction is going to be more accurate and who deserves to go to prison first.
So I get to be judge, jury, and executioner.
Yes.
Perfect. My favorite things in life.
And feel free to jump in too. You
Yeah.
can chat back. You
Yeah.
don't have to
You don't have to,
be
like-
quiet.
I'll take
And
notes.
keep your voice
I
down while we
have
do
notes.
Wait till my defense is done, Your Honor.
Your Honor.
Objection.
Thank you for going first. I'm horrified. I know what I have down. I'm going to change. I feel it changing already.
Oh, hey, stick to your guns, man. Don't peer pressure. Don't let it happen.
And with that said, we are beginning our 2026 season predictions. Your Honor, may I approach the bench?
Please. Sidebar.
He's really leaning in.
Sidebar. I'm ready.
He's a method guy.
I'm gonna put
ready.
I'm gonna put a little wig and a
Yeah.
judge outfit.
I need my
on you.
gavel. Do I have a
Yeah.
gavel? I need to
Just
find a
smash
gavel.
that mic into the desk.
Order in the court.
Game 1, week 1, Ohio. The Fighting Frankie Soliches. I got to predict a W. They lost a lot. I did a little bit of research on them. I was nervous because they had 9 wins last year. I was like, oh my God, is this a game we could lose? But they lost a lot. They lost their coach. Easy dub. Moving on. Bowling for Soup in week 2. Bowling Green. I don't have much to say about them. They're not a good team. We'll blow their barn doors off.
Whoa. Show some respect to coach. I don't know the coach.
North Dakota, I think this one is going to be the trickiest of the 3. And I think it's because those boys up north in the Dakota of the North Dakota
Of the North.
of the North, they can play ball. And they're going to be big. They're going to be beefy. They might not be the most athletic, but they're gonna be strong up front, I think.
Really?
I mean,
Big ol'
you can just say
dogs.
it's a lot of white guys.
Yeah, a lot of whites.
There's a lot of white tryhards
lot of
coming
white.
out. Like, yes,
A lot of beefy whites up
dude.
there.
The Missouri Valley. I'm telling you, the Missouri Valley is sneaky. It's
Yeah.
a great conference. Tons of NFL talent comes out of there every single year. I agree. This game is circled for me of a trap game. 2-0, feeling good about yourself, walking into a North Dakota team that's going to be hungry because these games are their Super Bowl. Right, like this is the biggest crowd that many of these kids will have ever played in front of. It's the thing that they've had circled on their calendar since it got scheduled. Like you're going to get their best shot, and you just have to stomp them early. You got to give them no life. You got to just choke them out from the get go.
Yeah. And I know they're not North Dakota State, but they still are a very, I think, solid FCS school. But we're gonna get the W. It might be a little hairy there for a few minutes.
I think so too.
I think we're gonna win at Michigan State, 4th game of the year. This one actually makes me nervous. Everyone I was watching all like the preseason stuff. Everyone's circling the Washington game. It's like that's gonna decide. I'm like, no, I think this game's gonna decide because we haven't beaten them since you played there on their turf. So it's been 14 years. That makes me real nervous. Coach Fitzgerald coming in. I know they're a young team. They're missing, like they don't have a lot, but Fitzgerald always had our number. He always overperformed at Northwestern, and I'm nervous that he could do the same. That said,
Oh no.
I still think we're going to eke this one out just because it's a first year. A lot of new faces there. They lost their best receiver. The list goes on, but I think we're gonna get the dub. It makes me nervous though, Jeremiah. Sorry.
That game makes me
Sorry,
extremely
Judge.
nervous because I have so much respect for Pat Fitzgerald. So much respect. And he had those Northwestern teams. I mean, he came in here and beat us the first year we ever played. Kane Coulter came in here, ran all over us. Right, we had to have the Hail Mary my senior year to beat them. We had to come back from an 11-point deficit my junior year in Evanston to beat them. Like he has that way with his guys of just getting them to buy in. They also have 3 NFL offensive linemen, both tackles, Connor Moore, Ben Morawski. Both of those guys are going to get drafted. Trent Fraley in the middle is another guy that's going to be, he's Hank Fraley's son, longtime center for the Eagles. He transferred in from North Dakota State. He's going to be another one. And if there's one thing on my Husker team that worries me, it's our defensive line. So if you're looking at the battle of the trenches, this is going to be a tough one because I agree with you. They lost a lot. But if the strength is the offensive line, our weakness of our team could possibly be our D line, leave some question marks up for that.
You're making a lot of sense.
This is
here.
maybe why you should have gone first, because now I immediately regret what I said.
Yeah,
You guys are going to go. You're going to go, and then I'm going to come in the end. I'm ready.
This show used to be fun, but I'm kind of
I don't want to bring it down.
steam.
I don't want to bring it down. I did say I'd like to set expectations.
2 things. Fitzgerald Michigan State put out a video of him. Basically, I'm paraphrasing, but he was like, if you're not here to win but a champion, leave now.
Yeah, he's a stud, dude.
Yeah.
He's a stud.
He's going to have them ready to play. I'm
Two.
scared. I'm scared of him.
Back to the Northwestern Hail Mary. Did you partake in the dog pile, and what part of that were you on? Did you jump on top?
Yeah, there's actually there's a Big Ten like special on this. I know you guys have seen it. They interviewed, but I was actually the first one on top of Jordan Westerkamp.
Oh no!
And I am extremely claustrophobic. And so the pile came on, and Jordan, you couldn't breathe at the bottom of the pile because there was so much weight. And so Jordan and I are face mask to face mask, and he's screaming, "Get off of me! I can't breathe!" And I can't breathe either. I'm freaking out. I ended up having a panic attack in the locker room.
No.
Like, oh yeah, couldn't breathe. Thought I was dying. Like everyone's celebrating. They had to cut my jersey off of me. Like it was awful. Like I literally thought I was dying. Christy Cotton, Ben Cotton, or Coach Cotton's wife, saw me because we were on the far end zone. We had to get all the way back to the locker room. And she saw me like stumbling and like caught me and like dragged. Yeah, it was not good. I hated everything about that. It was the greatest moment and the worst moment of my life. It was awful.
You jumped on him and then we're immediately like,
You did it. And then it was just the weight of the world. It was awful.
I always had a theory about that because I think it was a wide receiver, I forget who, but kind of tackled Westerkamp while he was attempting.
It was Sam Birch, dude. Sam Birch just face masked him to the ground. Dude, it wasn't even a legal tackle. Like that's $15,000 in the NFL.
I felt bad for Westerkamp in that moment because I'm like, give him the chance to sprint down the field.
Yeah, like I mean, Ron Kellogg.
Like Kellogg had his moment.
Kellogg had the move. Turn around, run the other way.
Yeah.
He was the smart one.
Can you think how pissed Pelini would have been if you guys would have been hurt because you smushed each other?
Yeah, he would not have been happy.
You boys need to stop jumping on top of each other.
You stupid motherfucker. Yeah, he would not have been happy.
Did you keep that cut off jersey?
I have it hanging up over there in my lock okay.
Yeah. We might have to show us at the end of this.
I'll see if I can pull it out and find it. Yeah, I have the cut. I kept it for sure. I was like, I need that one.
Dude, that could go in the College Football Hall of Fame. Yeah. The big Hail Mary.
You never know, man.
I've been there in Georgia. They got a wall of helmets. They let you kick a field goal. I barely made an extra point. My shoe almost flung off in the process.
All right, we're doing
Anyway,
the
back to
prediction
this.
here. We're doing the
Yes,
prediction.
yes.
So you said we're going to beat
Maryland,
Michigan
right?
State.
Are we
So I
Maryland
said
now?
we're going to beat Michigan State. So
So-
4-0. That's insane to say.
No, it isn't. Go Big Red.
That game, I think, decides how up or down the season goes. Maryland, this game also scares me because their true freshman quarterback last year was electric. He almost beat us. We had to hang on to win by a field goal. The thing that I saw that's going to hurt them is they lost their freshman All-American at D end. He's supposed to be like their best pass rusher. That hurts. But their quarterback's a year older. I don't know. I think because it's at home, it's a game we're going to win. But they're always a sneaky team. They look good one week and then they're just awful the next. So you never really know. But I'm going to put us at
sneaky athletes from the DMV area. A lot of local sneaky athletes. I mean, it's basically like when you think about like Stephon Diggs, right? He was a 5th round pick coming out of Maryland, been an 11-year All-Pro. Like those type of athletes just show up to Maryland,
right? Which makes me nervous. So I'm gonna say 5-0, squeaking by though.
I like it.
And let's just
like
pause
it.
in the action. How do you feel so far, Your Honor? If we could,
I tend to agree with everything so far. So far, I tend to agree because I think the only game here that feels like a true 50-50 coin flip to me is Michigan State. I think because we're home, right? We get a little
we're
bit
away.
Oh, we're away.
We're away.
Never mind.
Now you're switching it.
I think ESPN has us 5-0.
Yeah, I mean, I
have us
think we
favored in
get
the
to 5-0. I think just the experience of our team versus the inexperienced Michigan State probably gives us the advantage there. But going on the road scares me a little bit.
Okay, so
Good job,
I'm
though.
pretty smart.
You're
so
doing it.
far.
You're making a good case. I'm on the
not-
other side of the case, and I'm like, hey, good job over there.
Get ready to go to prison.
Hell yeah. It's like we're playing the dealer.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Here we go. All right, now let's
All
get
right,
into the
now
real
we get
meat
into
and
the
potatoes.
gauntlet.
Let's get into the real schedule here.
Okay, Jerry. I keep doing it. I said
All
it.
right,
I said it at the
we'll
top
forget-
of the show, and now
All
I
right,
keep.
Let that play into the
I'll hold you
ruling
in
at the
contempt.
end.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. Okay, Indiana.
Is right.
I thought about this for a second, but then looking at Indiana, what they bring back, what they brought in the portal, just seeing that they had 3 preseason All-Americans just on offense. I get like those flashbacks. It's like sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and think of that 2024 game, just getting blown out in Bloomington when nobody even thought that was a possibility. And, people say that Hoover might throw. He's turnover prone, but I'm like, dude, Sig is gonna have that guy playing like an All-American. Like, let's be real.
But before you say what you're going to say, is the reverse possible? Them like, we already blew Nebraska out. Is it possible?
It's possible.
They don't
Anything's
get up
possible. Anything's possible. That's why you play the game. But as much as I want to say a W, I think I got to put an L on this one.
Yeah. I mean, they're the defending national champions. They've got all kinds of talent coming back. They've got.
Hold on, your turn will come.
I mean, listen, easy. I have the floor.
Yeah.
Right. Like there's a lot of talent coming back there. They have proven talent across the board. We're banking that by week 6 there that some of our young guys will become proven. Just one of those questions that we're not sure about.
It makes a
I
lot of sense.
I think
Your Honor.
an L there is probably the right move, unfortunately.
I hate that.
Can I just say this about Indiana in general? I find it so annoying on their behalf that Oregon and Ohio State, number 1 and 2, but the team that beat both of them, they're 7th. It's like, why are they not? Give them the 1 spot. Why can we not give them 1 so they can come to Lincoln as the number 1 team?
They might.
They still might by that point.
Yeah.
They might. By
Really?
that point.
There's a chance?
If they're blowing everyone out, like, and it's not even close, like, yeah.
Well, I don't want
But
them to do that.
Yeah.
I don't want them to do that.
Well, they just got that D lineman back that broke his ankle after the big, and he's a freak.
He's a monster.
Well, they got like 2 guys back too that went and tried out in the NFL, and the NFL's like, you're a little too old. And they're like, don't worry, we'll bring you back. And so that 5 for 5 rule, they've got like 2 huge producers from last year.
Why
coming
don't we
back.
have any of those guys? Don't we have?
I mean,
why
I
couldn't
think-
this happen for Nash and Ty?
I'm pretty sure all the guys that like left and tried out for the NFL, we were like, no, we're good. You can.
I didn't want to be the one to say
You can stay.
We have to move on, gentlemen. I'm sorry.
Our roster's
Roll
full.
waves.
They need to make a
roster's little
change.
full.
They got to change that rule though, because it's like the fact that a guy can come back in August. It's like what? Like,
Listen, there's
so
the
stupid.
lawsuits coming out of the NCAA are a whole different can of worms. We could do a whole episode on it. Like, I think the next lawsuits we're going to see are the class of 2023 that went, I only got to play in 4 games because you made me redshirt. Now that rule doesn't exist. I want an extra year. So like, I think that'll probably be the lawsuits we see starting next year. When
They
guys
should
are like,
let
I should get one more year.
Yeah,
I should get one more
I
year.
mean, yeah, they should grandfather clause that in, and we should rebuild our
you
best
funny would that
Pelini
be? Guys
years.
just coming back, they're 30 years old. Like, I get my 5th year.
I'd
Let's
love
make
to
Zach
see,
Potter go back out there. We need someone to block the kicks. He's like, God damn it.
I'm in my 40s now.
Yeah. I'd put him back
All
out
right.
there.
So L at Indiana.
L at Indiana.
Move on to Eugene.
I don't really have much to say about Eugene, dude. I as much as I want to be that idiot that's like, anything can happen. Look what we did at Ohio State in 2023. Like, no, I'm sorry. I just can't. I have Oregon playing for the national title this year. I just can't see us beating them.
I agree with you. Yeah. So yeah,
I'm
L.
looking pretty good. Maybe I need to be on ESPN or
Just
something.
keep it going. Let's see where we end up.
Okay, Washington game, ultimate toss-up. I think just based on last year, how juiced that atmosphere was, how we should have beaten USC if Dylan didn't break his leg. I just have to pick us in this game just based on the blackout, just how insane it's going to be. I don't think Washington's going to have experienced anything like that. I know their quarterback's a
their
freak.
stadium's really loud too, boys.
Yes.
Like that's a. But I also, my biggest concern here is this is going to be like a 2:30 kick.
No way. Wait, which game?
The Washington game is a TBD kickoff.
They better put it as a night game.
I'm just saying, like, it's a TBD. There, if we're what are we looking at here? So if we go 5-2 and we've just gotten blown out by Indiana and Oregon,
You're so right.
like, there's a chance this is a noon or a 2:30 kickoff. And if that's the case, I don't love it. If it's a night game, I completely agree with you. If it's a night game, I think the environment, the atmosphere gives us the edge. But if we're doing a blackout kickoff for a big noon kickoff, I don't love it. Fans are just gonna be roasting in the stands. Yeah, like that could get interesting.
We're gonna look ridiculous during the day in a blackout. Oh, it's the scary night. Oh, it's lunchtime.
So that's the only thing that gives me. That's the only thing that gives me a little pause about this is if it's not a booked night game.
Okay. Well, once again, you're right. I'm changing.
We'll see. If it's a night game, I think we win.
God. I truly think if we don't win, if this prediction holds true up to this point and we don't beat Washington, things I think might come off the rails. I think things could come off the rails.
Well, at least it gets better going into November.
We hope.
I hope.
Because we're going into this next game. We got a Friday game at Illinois coming off of that 3-game gauntlet. That actually sucks. They screwed us with this. They gave us a Friday game at Minnesota last year. They do it to us again, and then they're sending us packing to Rutgers the weekend after. They screwed us, Jeremiah. Your Honor.
You got
order. Objection.
You got to just live with it. You live with what you got.
Exactly.
So,
we can't.
What do you think?
complain
You
about
think
this
we
shit.
show
We're
up
in
to
the Big Ten.
Champaign and old Brett Bielema just folds and we figure it out, or what?
Here's the deal. They lost a lot. They lost the Altmaier. He was an absolute freak. So I looked at their schedule. There's a real chance they could be only at 2 losses going into this game. And I think if that's the case, I think it's truly like a coin toss.
Yeah.
I put it as a W.
Okay.
I don't feel great about it, but I put it as a W.
That's fair. I'll give you that one.
All right. Rutgers. I mean, you just can't pick Rutgers. Let's be real. They have a really good running back and receiver. They should be tops in the Big Ten, but it's like you got to have the whole team. You can't just have a couple little. You can't have the chicken legs. You got to have the whole chicken, as they say.
So you're saying going into the final 2 weeks of the season, we are 8-2. I'm writing it down here as I go here. I want to make
The fact that you just put it into that perspective makes me want to say absolutely not.
I just want to make sure that I'm hearing you correctly before we go into our final 2 here, that Nebraska will be sitting at 8-2 after November 14th. Okay, continue, please. Ohio State.
Stand strong, soldier. Don't let him break you.
Yeah, if this was a sales negotiation, you would have won by a landslide already. I would have folded like whatever you want.
I may or may not negotiate for a living, but it's fine.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Going Ohio State at home, it's same as Oregon. Like there's just we can't compete with Ohio State. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but Ohio State. I honestly I could see Oregon and Ohio State in the national title this year.
Yes.
We just got to clench our cheeks and pray here.
Oh my God.
Your Honor, how do you feel about that statement?
I think Ohio State rolls over everybody this year. So
Yeah, they're like an NFL
they are
team.
as close to a fine-tuned machine as you can ask for in college football.
Yeah. And you don't think they'll let up a little week before Michigan?
I can't imagine, but you never know. It's why you roll the ball out there and play the game. You
I
never
mean,
know.
Ryan Day didn't move senior day to focus on us.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Do you remember? You remember when it was game day when Frost was coach and Ohio State came in and beat us by like 50?
That was maybe the most talented team I'd ever seen in Memorial Stadium. Right? If you think about who was on that team, Justin Fields, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Travion Henderson as a young guy, right? As a young player. Chase Young was on that team. So was Sawyer? Sawyer was on that team. They had a safety as well. Like that team had like 11 draft picks on it.
That was
That team was
Miami
nuts.
right there.
Like that team was. I remember watching them in warmups, and I was like, "We are so cooked. Like it's not even going to be like they're just grown men walking around. I'm like, this is not going to end well for anyone."
And we had lost the week before too, so we were like didn't even think we were gonna get game day, and then like, man, it's still game day. And we were like,
when we got game day, I was like, I don't love that, but hey, it was good for the experience. Okay, so 8-3 heading into Iowa.
okay, there's just not an ounce of anything in me that could ever say we're gonna lose to Iowa.
I'm with you.
I will never say, and I know that they've won 10 of 11 or some shit, but like that sucks to say. But I'm like, at one of these years, the tide has to turn, and
Yes.
I think it could be this year. It's got to be this year.
It will be.
It's got to be this year. I know it's at Iowa. God, I'm saying 9-3. Is that insane?
No, you're good. It's all
Dude.
right. We finished 9-3. That's fine. Our best finish since 2014.
No, you're okay. As he's
You're
dropping
just
the poison in your drink.
I don't know. I'm just
Fine,
trying
buddy.
to think. When's the
Drink
last
this.
time we went 9-3?
You've already decided that you're sending me to jail.
Listen, I've heard your case. I'll see if our buddy can make a better one. But let's see. Here we go. All right, 9-3.
9-3.
9-3, dude. How do you feel
Hell of a
about
year.
that?
Great year. Everyone's happy. Matt Rule keeps his job. Maybe gets an extension. Calandria's in the MVP Heisman race. Like, yeah, for sure.
Okay. Real quick. Last thought I have.
Okay.
Yes, that is what I'm saying here. But I also am like, it gives
Say
me.
it with your chest. Say
It
it with
makes
your
me
chest. Come on.
reminiscent of 2007 when we had Sam Keller and he was like supposed to be a big deal. I know he's a completely different player than him, but it kind of I have that feeling like it's either gonna go very well or the wheels are gonna come off pretty quick.
Fair. Yeah, I agree with your thought there, counselor.
This is a real hot
right.
take by a Nebraska fan.
Let's go over to our counterpart here.
No. Well,
Ohio, Bowling Green.
Yeah, Ohio.
Here we go. Justin's prediction.
We're going 1-0, baby.
Love it. With you.
Fun game in Lincoln. The boys are back, and then people are going to be like, the jerseys don't look that bad, actually. Because we won. Bowling Green, we're going to blow them out. And everyone's going to be like, we're looking pretty good.
One quick note on that. That was supposed to be the Tennessee game. Thank God we don't play them. Could
Bowling
you
Green.
imagine?
Yeah, it was supposed to be the Vols. Not
Was it
mad about
at
that.
in? Was it the at that?
I think we were gonna do a home and home. I
Yeah.
can't remember which year
It
was
was-
what, but we were gonna do a home and home. Like we might have had to go to Rocky Top.
I feel like it started there. Yeah, that would.
That would have been terrible.
So we're gonna win that game. There's gonna be a crazy catch. There's gonna be a huge highlight. We're gonna be like, oh my god. Maybe Quinn Clark or someone will be like, oh my god, did you see
for
that
sure.
catch? North Dakota, as you said, the big pasty whites up front. Those quarterbacks all just have a big bowl of mayo blocking for them. Shout out, with all due respect. I would only hope to be that myself one day. And then we're going to Michigan State. They have Notre Dame the week before us, too.
That's a
At
good
Notre
point.
Dame.
That's a good point.
So that makes me feel a little better.
It's going to break their confidence.
I think Notre Dame, hopefully we don't watch that game. They're like, they
that was-
almost beat Notre Dame.
Right. Like that's one of those where you're like, come on, I hope that they get blown out. But it's like, if they just battle to the end with Notre Dame, the butthole pucker factor is going to be
go way,
My
way
cheeks
up.
are fully
Way up.
clenched.
So, but I will say, say everything we said about Fitzgerald, great coach, but today, no, we win.
Okay.
Yes.
So
4-0.
4-0. Okay.
Sounding good.
Maryland game, because it's at home, I'm not as worried. I think it'll be a good game. They have a lot of returning production, but what does that even mean?
Terps.
I don't even know enough about football to really know what that means.
You're a turtle, dude. You can't if you're a turtle, you can't win games in Lincoln.
Talk about bad uniforms. They haven't figured it out in their history of being a team.
They're abstract.
I think
They're
they just
abstract
went.
art.
I think they went back to like their '90s uniforms
Is it
because
cool?
they're just
Oh,
because it
yeah.
just says Terps.
Terps,
Yes.
which shouldn't scare anyone. We're gonna win, 5-0.
5-0.
Indiana. Now, having said, I'm mad for them that they're not number one. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that everyone across the country is like, they're seventh. I think they're still probably bitter that Indiana is who they are. Signetti is unbelievable. And a lot of me wants to be like, man, I hope they just... This is a game where it's not like, I hope they overlook us. That's not a thing with this team. They're not going to do that with him.
Indiana's not doing that.
We need... Not for them to have a chip on their shoulder about not being number one. We need not.
What are you trying to say?
We need to not get blown out, I believe are the words you're looking for.
Absolutely, we can't do that at all this year. If I were speaking to the team, I'd say, "Hey, no blowouts," and then I'd slowly exit
We
the
will
room.
fight hard and
And they'd
not
be like,
lose by 3 touchdowns.
Who the fuck was that? He does a podcast that has like a few subscribers. And it's good and it's funny. I put my head back in and then I leave again. This is the game where I think our chance comes from Signetti being on the sideline and being like, what the hell has happened to my team? He's not only losing his mind, he's like, I have no answer for this because they're just not with it. Whether it be Josh Hoover getting rattled. I know he's played in big games.
Yeah.
Turnover machine.
I thought you were going to say he's going to have to break his ankle for us to win this
No,
game.
I would never,
He
ever,
sprained his ankle running out of the tunnel and
Yes.
just had to miss a week.
What's it going to
Are
be?
you going to say, what are you got?
What are you
Justin,
picking?
I'm on pins and needles here.
Listen, and I get that they have all these people coming back. It feels like every day they're like, hey, a guy that's the best NFL player ever is coming back. Oh, cool. Hey, the guy you're afraid to even look at's coming back. All right. I got to predict us to win here, baby. That's what this show is. This show is
right.
fun and it's good.
So
I'm
we're
not gonna
bowl
say-
we are. So
we're
you're saying
bowl
we
eligible.
are bowl eligible by October 10th.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a year.
And we're
What a
changing.
year.
We're changing our show bio to "It is
Let's go.
fun and it is good."
We're having a great time. Everyone's happy. Everyone's singing "Kumbaya." There's no
It's
sky falling in Lincoln. Yeah, let's do it.
The
Come on,
moment
keep it going.
happened. I mean, Mike Riley beat Michigan State when they were ranked top. I don't want to do that. I don't want to get down that road.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I'm just saying-
we ride the high and we head to Eugene.
We ride the high and head.
And Calandria is a Heisman frontrunner.
Calandria. That's the other thing really quickly about Calandria. My fear is that we don't only need him to be good, we need him to be like incredible for like a good chunk. Like it needs to be like, oh my God, this kid's incredible.
Yeah.
We can't have him be like, yeah, he's pretty good. I think that's 6 wins written all over it.
It's a recipe for disaster.
Which is unfair to put that expectation on him, but
No,
I
it's
think
not. I think we're paying the kid like $3 million. Show up and produce.
okay, I
Like,
take
yeah.
that back.
show,
Get
show
your
up
shit
and
done.
show up and produce, man.
Chuck the ball, run the ball.
The day of college football is like, we can't put that expectation on those kids anymore. Went completely out the window when 7 figures is mentioned. Like, I'm sorry. It's a production-based business. We paid you to come in here and do a job. Do it or I'm going to kill you. Like, it pretty much goes down to that.
That's what Coach Rule said.
I absolutely love that. That
essentially-
makes me more confident about 6-0. We go to Oregon. Now, I think this is going to be one of those games. You know who's on the sideline. You know who's over on their sideline. It's Larry the Cable Guy. And he said, I traveled out for the game. Yeah, Eugene is just an impossible place to play. I think it's going to be crazy. I think we're going to hang in. I think it's going to start. The game's going to start, and maybe we'll get to like 14-7, 14-14, and we're going to be like looking at each other like, oh my gosh. And then I think we eventually lose. And it may be a score that's a big gap, but I think it may be some garbage time stuff to where we crumble at the end. I don't like to say crumble. It's a hard game. They're big boys up there.
We just, we get outclassed at the end of the game.
Yeah.
We get out athleted.
I think there will be a little spark of juice. Maybe
Spark
because
of
of
juice.
Spark of juice.
If we beat Indiana, there better be a gallon of juice. If you're saying we beat Indiana the week before, there better be hype juice like we've never seen before.
If we beat Indiana, I'm picking that we beat Oregon.
Why? Hey, you can't go back. Why not us, though? Why not? It has to change sometimes. Don't answer why not us. I know there's a list.
I'll give you a why not when it's my turn.
I know you will. Okay, so we lose to Oregon. We're 6-1. The blackout game.
Noon
I think
kickoff.
it will be a night game. Kegs and eggs. Oh, we lost by 40.
11 a.m. kick, Memorial Stadium, 78 degrees in October.
No, this is going to be a night game also because the production was so well done last year. It was just executed perfectly. They're going to make it a night game. We're going to win. It's going to be a good game.
I think so.
We're going to win.
You're making sense.
Yep,
7-1.
7-1.
We're on top of the world right now. Husker football.
We're probably ranked in the top 10.
Yes.
Yep.
All those people that are crying online, they switch their tune, they're happier than ever. They take it too far. They say, "Oh my God, we're back." All these things.
Playoffs. At this point, you're talking about a playoffs.
We're incredible. All these things. I think.
Talking about an at-large bid.
I think
Rule has another extension.
Rule has another extension.
Rule milks the cow for a few more dollars.
Illinois, I hate the Friday game. I hate that it's on the road. And Bielema he's had our number. Talk about a coach that's had our number.
Always.
Yeah, that big old Mayo man.
All right. And the worst part is he seems like a cool guy.
Yeah. A lot of people really enjoy playing for him.
And I hate losing to him because I also want to crack a beer with him.
Yep.
I think we lose Friday at Illinois. Not really. For the case of this argument, I think we go 12-0. I just want to be clear.
Yep.
For the case of this argument, let's say we go 7-2.
Okay.
Rutgers is a good get-back game. And it's also that back-to-back road game thing that we've just had issues with. But Rutgers will be a thing that gets our
You get
confidence.
the long week. You get the long week here too, right? Get a couple extra days of rest off the Friday game. Get the long weekend. Settle in. A little bit extra prep time. So yeah, I feel you on that.
Yeah. But you're also saying 8-2?
I'm saying 8-2. We're going to beat Rutgers.
We are again decidedly 8-2 heading into November 14th. So as deer season starts in Nebraska, there is nothing wrong. You could piss on us and call it rain. We are 8-2.
There's going to be a lot of extra dead deers this year.
So everyone's so happy. Bush Light sales are through the roof. Domestic violences are down. Everything is great as we move forward to 8-2 in mid-November. So please continue.
Thank you, George. Your Honor, Ohio State. I put, well, hang on now.
It's literally in your notes.
That's my
hang on now.
That's my first.
Hang on now. Hold on. Everyone hear me out. Hear me out.
They're all worked up about the Michigan game, which I agree with the Michigan coach. I don't think it's that big of a deal. That's what they're focused on. It's a week before. And the boys have momentum. And by boys, I mean us, the Huskers. I do think we'll lose that game. It's just like
Because here's what you guys keep saying, like, oh, they're gonna overlook us. If we're 8-2, nobody's overlooking us. You overlook like a 4-4 football team. You're like, yeah, they're 4-4. We got Michigan next week. If we are 8-2, we are ranked in the top 15 in the country.
You're making a lot of sense.
No one's
Judge.
gonna go, hey, yeah, those boys, overlook them. At this point, Michigan's probably not even 8-2. So yeah, I don't think this will be an overlooked game by Ohio State.
And I just would like to say, anyone who's commenting on our records and what we're predicting, and maybe some people out there are like, well, if you think we're going to go 8-2, you must be some sort of comedian. I am. I do stand up. That's my dream and goal. Anyway, on to Iowa. Iowa, yeah, I will never, ever, ever not only predict that we'll lose, I will never admit, even if I felt that in my soul, which I never will, I always genuinely feel we're going to beat Iowa.
And even when we lose, we still don't admit it.
Even right after the game, I go, I don't know. I think we fucking won that shit.
We should have won.
I mean, those are the games, too, that it's like we did win and we let them.
Yeah, we threw a pick with 10 seconds
We
left.
never actually lose to Iowa. We beat ourselves.
Exactly.
Right? That's usually how it goes with Iowa.
So I think we're going to...
It's nothing Iowa did.
Exactly. And that's the truth. And they can call us babies and whatever, but that's where we're at right now.
Okay.
We also got destroyed for an Iowa song we made last year after we lost. It was still comments still to this day.
Still, and those are the things that resurface. Like come around Thanksgiving, those are gonna be the things that recycle and they come back. Yeah, it's like herpes. It never actually goes away.
When we win this year, we're revamping that song. There's gonna be a remastered album coming out straight to Iowa City.
We're gonna be insufferable.
Yeah,
insufferable.
I think that's the thing that all Iowa fans know too. Is as soon as we win, you're gonna think we won the national title.
Absolutely,
we just gloat in front of the Iowa.
It was like when we beat them last, when they just literally needed to beat a 3-8 team to go to the conference title.
Isn't that
was
insane? The last time we beat them, we were 3-8.
Yeah. Well, that just goes to show. That's what I love about college football and all these predictions. Like, people get dunked on every year for their previous year prediction. Very few people are anywhere close. That's my favorite thing about college football. No one really knows what the fuck is going to happen. So
we both just said 9-3 for the Huskers.
Both just said 9-3,
and I will add myself to the list of I don't know.
Compared to last year, we're bringing ourselves back down slightly to reality.
But here's the thing.
Yes.
Last year, we learned from our past mistakes.
We overpredicted and the team underperformed. I think now we overperform and we underpredict.
There you go.
So
you're
I
saying
think
like 10-2s in the possibilities then.
Yes.
Unless that goes into account for what you're about to say, then no.
Right.
And with that, we rest our case, Your Honor.
All right. Well, I think I can get on board with the first 3 weeks. I can 100% get on board for the first 3 weeks. I actually think we dropped the game to Michigan State. I think we go up to Michigan State. It's our first road test. I think Pat has those boys ready to go. I think that's a good loss. I think it's a hard-fought game, but it's a bit of a wake-up call for this team of like, hey, this is Big Ten football. I agree. We beat Maryland. I think we definitely lose to Indiana. I think we lose to Oregon. I think we beat Washington. And then from there, I think we L out.
No way. Why didn't we let you go
Rutgers.
first?
We beat Rutgers. Excuse me. We beat Rutgers, and then we lose to Illinois. We lose to Ohio State, and we lose to Iowa.
So you're saying 6-6?
I am saying 6-6.
We should have let you go first because now this isn't fun.
It's not. I don't want us to go 6-6. I really don't. But you have to look at these games and go, okay. My biggest concern here, boys, is our defensive line. Okay, they're not. I went to spring ball. I watched it. And I go, when do the grown-ups show up? Like when
But I watched the BTN special and I thought differently.
I also have you gone to fall practice?
It's so I look at the reason I look at these is I think we're going to score a lot of points. And I'm excited about that. I think that this is going to be the best offense that Nebraska's had since maybe Tommy Armstrong. Maybe freshman year Adrian Martinez, right? That was a fun offense. I am very concerned that we're not going to get to run the offense that we want to run based off of not being ahead. Because this Daniel Holgorsen piece it's not built to come back. This is not and Calandria is not a quarterback that you want to drop back and throw the football 55 times a game. You want him to run, be exciting, control the clock. If we can't get leads on Oregon, Washington, Illinois, Ohio State, Iowa, it just puts us at a disadvantage and allows them to dictate the tempo of the game. Now, I hope I'm wrong, and I hope the 4-2-5 changes everything out. I hope that we're going to have some different penetrators. I like the linebacker room that we have. We have some proven things on defense, but I think the ceiling for this football team is 7-5.
Jeremiah.
I don't want to be mean. I don't.
What if we score first? What if we score first at all these games?
We can be fast and we can control the tempo of the game. Absolutely. Let's do it. Let's party on and be happy and roll and go 9-3. And like I said, everything goes happy here, but I have to send you both to jail.
No,
I have to send you both to jail. You have to think about what you did.
For how long, Your Honor?
just through the first 4 weeks. Once you get through Michigan State, you can come back out and see where we're at.
But what if we beat Michigan State?
If we beat
that's
Michigan
what
State,
it means,
I will
yeah.
take your place. If we beat Michigan State, then I
we're
will
free.
take your
We're
place.
set
The
free.
judge
You are
goes
free.
to jail.
And then the judge goes to jail for cooking the books. I don't know. We'll figure it
Calling
out
the
as we go.
bailiff.
Okay, that'll be fun though to go. That'll be the game. That's the big
That's
game.
because I
If
think,
we-
I think, a lot will be told in that game. You were exactly right, Tanner. Like you said,
You hear that?
You said that
Piece of
game
shit.
is going to set the tempo, right? I completely agree. I think if we win that game, then yeah, you're looking at a possible 8-win season. I think if we lose that game, like I said, I think 7 is the ceiling. But I have a really hard time betting against Fitzgerald. I don't know why. He scares the crap out of me, man. Like Fitzy scares me because he's just got those boys so buttoned up. And what Michigan State or what Fitzy teams do is they don't beat themselves. And when you go on the road, it's the first road test for this group. It's a hostile environment. I think they'll be 3-0 as well. I just think that's going to be a really big turning point.
You think they're going to beat Notre Dame?
Oh, that's right. They played Notre Dame. So yeah,
Yeah.
they'll be 2-1. They'll be
So
2-1.
do you just take back everything you said?
No, I don't. I don't take that because I think Notre Dame's in a class of their own. I mean, Notre Dame's a top 5 team.
Yeah.
Right.
But what if
You rank Notre Dame with the Ohio States, the Oregons. Like they have everything you would want.
But what
as a
if
football
Notre
team.
Dame beats them into a pulp and then they're just like, we don't like football
yeah,
anymore.
and
we
he
don't
loses the
possible.
locker room immediately.
Yeah, that is a possibility. Fitzy teams don't get beat to pulps. I don't know. Maybe I'm full of shit. You guys can feel happy to tell me, but I'm just trying to.
This sucks.
It doesn't suck. It doesn't suck. You just have to understand there's limitations to this defense. That's the biggest thing. There's just limitations to the Husker Black Shirts. New defensive coordinator, new bodies, like lost a lot of production last year out of some key players in Singleton, right? Lost some key production out of some of the corners. And you just have to go, okay, right now, as of August, when we're recording this, there's a lot of unproven talent going into a meat grinder of a schedule that we're just hoping all these guys blossom before our eyes. And if they do, hats off to Corey Campbell, Matt Rule, and the whole staff. It's just a hard thing to look at and go, this is going to be a finished product by the time we go into this gauntlet starting in October.
Absolutely, and that's why we have you on. You actually know what you're talking about. So we need this.
Yeah,
we need this.
I'll see you in the slammer, buddy.
At least we're going together. We start a podcast in jail.
Hey, listen, I love the
Welcome back
optimism, and you guys make good arguments. Like you guys make good arguments for your cases, and trust me, I want to beat Iowa more than anyone else in my life. I do, because I have to I do the Hawks by a Million podcast every year. Good friends of mine, and I have to wear that stupid fucking shirt every single time. That's the bright yellow, piss yellow shirt that I have to wear, and I just don't want to wear it this year. I want to send them Husker gear. I want to send all of them Husker gear. So that's what 7-5, we're beating Iowa. I'll change it right there. 7-5, we're beating Iowa.
Okay, here's one final question I have. If we go 7-5 and beat Iowa, do you think fans are kind of somewhat happy? Are they cool?
I think the fans are somewhat happy depending on what those losses look like to Oregon, Indiana, Ohio State. Like if we show that we're not even remotely close to those guys and we get beat by 3-4 scores, I think the fan base is still going to be pretty upset because it just shows how far we still have to go. If we battle those teams and we compete and we hang in there and maybe it's, hey, they pull away from us late in the fourth, right? We have a chance to win it or one of those games and we come up short. I think the fan base will see the progress and where we're headed. I think so much of this year is not as much about what the final record is as much as what do the losses look like. How do we look when we lose to a top 5 team? Did we battle them or are we still miles apart? That's going to be more, I think, what dictates the fans' thoughts on what this team looks like more than 6-6 or 7-5.
Yeah.
We go 9-3, everyone's happy, dude. No one's complaining about anything.
Dude,
right?
let's build a statue.
Yeah, build the statue of Matt Rule in the front. Trey Taylor's coming in to lead us to the promised land. Like, there's just everything's rolling. The 27 classes, we've added a few more 5 stars. Like, that's not out of the realms of possibility, but I need to see this football team against real opponents as we go forward here to see what we're looking like.
And this is our most talented roster under Rule. Would you agree with that?
Offensively, yes.
Offensively?
Offensively, this is the best offensive line that he's had since probably my senior year, 2013. Like, I think this is the best because you look across the board. I mean, Elijah Pritchett, NFL player. Brendan Black, NFL player. Justin Evans, NFL player. Paul Mubenga is going to be an NFL player in 2 years. Tree Babaloa, Gunnar Gatula fighting for the right tackle spot. Like, so you're talking about 3 out of the 5, 4 out of the 5 being possible draft picks. That's what I'm saying. Like, offensively, I think we're going to have a really good piece. You flip it over on the defensive side. really unproven guys in the middle there. We don't have a Ty or a Nash coming back. We have Van Poppel, who I felt like we wanted a little bit more out of last year. And like, see, okay, can we get more production out of you this year? Cam Lenhart, where were you at last year? Williams Winari, when are you going to take the step up and be the sack guy that we need you to be?
I think he's
Like,
going
gonna
to
be this year.
I think he's going to.
And if he does, then hell yes, let's go. But I didn't see it last year. And I'm I got to see it before I believe it guy. Like, I don't buy the hype. I need to freaking see it done.
I agree, but I think it's the scheme. We didn't have the right scheme.
It could be Michigan State. That could be the Michigan State game where everything comes together at once. And Calandria throws for 400 yards and 2 tutties, and we have 3 sack fumbles. Like, that's not out of the realm of possibility, but I got to see it. I got to see it. I got to see it done. I can't do the Rule-Aid where we just talk about it anymore. But once I see it done, I'll be the first one to jump up here and be like, I was wrong, shame me, flog me in the street. Like, I'll be the first one to say that. I just got to see it first.
That's totally makes sense. I get that, and I agree.
Not
But
flog you in the street.
we'll never flog you in the street.
I think if he gets 8 wins this year, people will look at it as a success for him.
Yeah.
I hope that's what happens.
I think 7 wins this year, man. Like,
Yeah,
if we're
you
talking,
have to get to 7.
If
You
we're
can't win
talking about
6 or
7
5.
wins, then okay. So the path to 7 looks like this: you go 5-0, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So that's 4, 5. So you're going 5-0 heading into Indiana, right? You have to knock off a Washington, in Illinois, or one of the top dogs, or an Iowa, right? And then you're getting to 7. So you're saying we got to find a way to get over the hump of not being able to beat those type of quality teams. If we can do that and get to 7 and beat one of those teams or 2 of those teams, then yeah, there's the trajectory is looking like this. If it's the same song and dance the last couple of years, then everyone's going, okay, where's the change? The people scream for Rule's head, all the crazy things.
Yeah, that makes
It's going to
me
either be an
really-
exciting as hell year, boys, or it's going to be the most depressing shit we've ever been.
I guess the tone in his voice is I was like, oh no, there's so many times.
It just makes me nervous for Rule because I'm like, I like him and I want him to work
love
out,
Rule.
but
We can't fire him.
No.
We can't afford it. We
I
can't
just-
afford to fire him because we run Rule out of here. Who's taking this job?
No one will. Also,
No
just
one
let him
wants
figure it
this
out.
job.
I think he'll figure it out.
Give him the time.
Just give
He's
him
got
time.
a great recruiting class coming in next year.
Yes.
Pat Stewart is nails as a general manager. Like, he's got some people hired around now. Dana's been hired. Like, the Holgerson's thing is no longer like, is it Satterfield? Is it Holgerson? Who's like, things have settled. The biggest thing is we got to stop turning over defense coordinators. We can't just have a shuffling. We need to have a personnel, have a scheme, recruit for that scheme, build in the portal in that scheme, and allow whoever we hired as defensive coordinator to just stick around for 4 or 5 years.
Well, that's what makes me nervous about Orich is if he is great and someone steals
Someone will
him.
poach him. Yeah, that's the hard part. Is if we are at a program now. Nebraska is looked at as a stepping stone program for coaches.
God, that sucks.
I mean, that sucks. I mean, Mike Eckler
Yeah,
came in, crushed it, off he went. Right? Tony White comes in, crushes it, off he goes. We need to get away from being a stepping stone program to being a destination program for coaches. And you do that by going 9-3, 10-2, and fighting for championships.
Last thing I have about Rule, I meant to bring this up at the top of the show, but he officially said during media days his podcast isn't coming back, and we were the last thing that was on his show.
Yeah, he played a song we sang about him eating a Chick-fil-A sandwich, and then the show ended.
Hey, nothing like a good sign off, man. Nothing like a good sign off.
So maybe you should send us to jail for extra time for that.
Yeah. I feel good about 9-3. I feel good. I know I'm in jail for
Okay.
it, but
We're
No,
both in
we're
jail.
gonna get a text thread together. We're gonna get a text
Yes.
thread going, and we will keep this conversation. It's a living organism, right? Things change, things go, and we'll see what happens after Michigan State. That will be the kickoff point
Yeah.
for us.
it has to. I'm
That's-
tired of getting made fun of on the internet. We have to start the text thread because when we get
Yes.
that Michigan State win and then we beat
let
Maryland,
me
we're
have
5-0, and then we're
Let
winning
me
at
have it.
halftime against Indiana.
Oh yeah, you just
I'll never
send me straight
no,
to jail.
We'll never talk shit.
No, I won't talk shit. I'll just be like, wee! Yay! No, I'll never be like, we fucking do. I'll be like, thank God, life can be good again.
Yes, like I said, everyone will be happy.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Husker Court, I'll let you do the honors, Your Honor. You gotta dismiss the court.
To dismiss. All right. Hey, court is adjourned. Good hearing from all of you. Eventually we'll get to where we need to be. But hey, at the end of the day, go Big Red.